The Summer I Turned Pretty episode 7 is now out, and I believe we got Conrad's worst moment ever. I don't even know where to start. Quick disclaimer, as always, I'm not trying to start a fight. This video is just my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinion. I love you all and I love discussing this show with you, and we can all have different opinions and talk about them without fighting. Also, if at any point in this video I criticize social media activity of Bonrads, I obviously do not mean all Conrad fans, only the ones that are choosing to act this way. Okay, disclaimer out of the way, let's talk. So we got the infamous "Don't Marry Him" scene, and oh my gosh, this is by far the worst thing Conrad has done. I am literally disgusted. You guys know I've been trying to give Conrad the benefit of the doubt this entire season. I was even complimenting him in his development in one of my previous The Summer I Turned Pretty videos, but at this point I am just absolutely done. I thought the writers were gonna approach this scene in a way that would somehow make Conrad look heroic, but this is literally the opposite of heroic or romantic or wholesome or whatever words you guys are trying to use to describe this. Conrad putting Belly in this position and saying these things to her is horrible. And I'm genuinely just confused because everybody is completely glazing over this scene. I just don't understand. The insulting things he said to Belly, the blame he put on her, the way he was trying to play the victim again, as he always does when he is absolutely not the victim here. And the insulting things he said about Jeremiah, even going so far as to say that he freaking hates Jeremiah when he's with Belly. Are you kidding me? Saying all this about your own brother is crazy, and you guys were just freaking out about how Conrad made that promise to Susanna on her deathbed that he would always protect Jer. How is that protecting thing going? As you chase your brother's fiance and partner of almost 5 years down the beach at night and say a load of crap to her and insult Jeremiah and beg Belly to leave her fiance, Jeremiah, your brother, to come be with you, and all the other nonsense that was said in this scene. People are still saying that Conrad is the better brother and he's just too good for everyone and justice for Conrad. The hate on Belly and Jeremiah that is taking place right now is actually crazy. The internet is now absolutely slamming Belly, calling her all of these disgusting things, literally saying they want her to die because she stood up for herself and Jeremiah in this scene. As Conrad chases her down the beach after she repeatedly told him to stop, even going so far as saying that she will start screaming if he continues to follow her. But of course, he doesn't listen because he never does. And then he plays the victim, insults her fiance, pretty much insults her, and then begs her to love him on her wedding weekend while she is not sober. And somehow Belly is evil because she doesn't say yes and run to Conrad. Honestly, this show is just continuing to prove that I am on the correct team. Anyways, I can absolutely never ever root for Conrad after this. But it did feel good to see Belly stand up for herself in this scene. This was a very emotional scene and great acting by both characters. Again, you can 100% be Team Conrad for sure. There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm not insulting or criticizing anyone who is Team Conrad. The only thing that I am criticizing is Conrad's actions in this scene. As always, I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions down below. Bye!